Hello guys, welcome to Physics Hub. My name is Sayan Shurafi and today I am going to discuss about a very important topic, existence of zero-point energy according to uncertainty principle. Before we proceed further, I would like to request you that please subscribe our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. Okay, so without any further delay, let's just start this discussion. So you know about linear harmonic oscillator. The ground state energy of a linear harmonic oscillator, you know, that is E0 equals to half h cut omega. This is known as 0-point energy. So 0-point energy should have been 0, but we get a finite value half h cut omega. This is also known as 0-point energy. Now the question is, can we prove it by using uncertainty principle? Yeah, of course we can. So what we're gonna do? Let us try to find out the energy of the harmonic oscillator, and from the expression of energy we can derive the minimum energy or the ground state energy. So let's say we have a particle of mass m and it is executing simple harmonic motion about some equilibrium position. Let's say this is your equilibrium position, and this particle is executing simple harmonic motion along some equilibrium position. So what you can write, the energy of this particle E is equals to, you know, kinetic energy p square upon 2m plus potential energy half m omega square x square. This is in one dimensional energy. Now what we can do, we can utilize the uncertainty principle. So error in measurement x value delta x is equals to, let's say, x. And according to uncertainty principle, we know delta x, delta px is greater or equals to h cut by 2. So we are taking the equal to value h cut by 2. And from here, we can get the uncertainty in momentum delta px equals to h cut upon 2 delta x. It means h cut upon 2x. Now what we can do, we can put these values back to the equation of energy in this expression, and if you put that value, what will you get? P square by 2m, this will become h cut square divided by 2m and this 4, 8m x square plus what else you get? Half m omega square x square. So this will remain as it is, half m omega square x square. Okay. Now for this energy, 0-point energy means this is the minimum energy. So what we can write for minimum energy, this expression of energy can be utilized. So for minimum energy, for minimum energy, this value dE on what is the variable here, x, dA upon dx, this would be equals to 0. This is the condition of getting minimum energy. Okay, so whatever value of x you will get, that will cause the energy to be minimum, and for that value of x you should get the minimum value of energy. Okay, so by equating the first order derivative to 0, we get the minimum energy or minimum value of x, or we get the value of x corresponding to minimum energy. So what it will produce? Minus h cut square by, so 4m x cube, okay, and this will give you plus m omega square x, this is equals to 0. And from here, what value we can obtain? So we can get the value of x to be h cut square upon 4m x cube, this is equals to m omega square x, and from here we can get the value of x to the power 4 is equals to h cut square divided by 4 m square omega square. So from this relation, x to the power 4 equals to h cut square by 4 m square omega square, we can easily find out, I don't have space here, so I'm writing it here. So from here you can write x square is equals to h cut upon 2m omega. So for this value we can expect the minimum energy. Okay, so just replace the value in this expression of energy. Okay, so we are writing the value of E minimum or the ground state energy E minimum. This is equals to h cut square divided by 8m x square. X square equals to h cut by twice m omega. So 1 by x square means twice m omega upon h cut. Okay, next plus half m omega square. X square is this, h cut upon twice m omega. So what will you get? 2m 4 एक h कट कट गया 1 by 4 h cut omega plus m on 1 omega is cancelled, so 1 by 4 h cut omega, and this is equals to half h cut omega, which is the 0 point energy E0. Okay, so we can easily see from this derivation that using uncertainty principle we can easily find out the 0 point energy of a harmonic oscillator or linear harmonic oscillator. I hope you got this proof useful, and if you have any question regarding this proof, you can ask me in the comment section. I will try my best to clarify them all. And guys, before we end the video, let me just tell you, I also teach on Unacademy. So if you are preparing for CSIR NET Physical Science exam, you can join my Unacademy Plus classes, and you can utilize our referral code Physics Hub to get 10% discount while taking subscription. Okay, thank you guys. If you have not subscribed our channel, please subscribe the channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. Finally, thanks for watching.